Welcome, Ramley. How are my Super Bowl champions doing? I know that's a stupid question because Bobby Wagner is a member of the LA Rams. Let's get right into it. Finally, the Rams signed linebacker Bobby Wagner. Ever since the Seahawks released Wagner in early March, almost every Rams fan I've encountered have been clamoring for the Rams to sign Wagner. And it makes sense. The Rams had a hole in the inside linebacker position for years, dating back to maybe Alex Ogletree. The Seahawks saved about $16 million against their salary cap this year by cutting Wagner. The move was strictly financial. While Wagner is still extremely talented, his play last season didn't justify paying him $16 million at the age of 32. Like I've been saying for weeks now, on paper, he's no longer the best linebacker in football, but he's still very, very good. I know Pro Football Focus isn't perfect, but Wagner finished with a PFF grade of 71.8 in 2021. To put that into perspective, Troy Reeder finished the season with a grade of 46.7. This upgrade will be massive. Rookie Ernest Jones finished with a grade of 59.3, and Trayvon Howard finished with the best grade amongst Rams linebackers with a grade of 69.8. Wagner brings a huge upgrade to this linebacker core with Aaron Donald, A'Shawn Robinson, Greg Gaines, Ernest Jones, Trayvon Howard, and now Bobby Wagner. Nobody should be able to run against this defense. And for everyone thinking Wagner is over the hill, you have to realize that he hasn't been surrounded by this level of talent since the Legion of Boom. It's way easier to look good when you're playing with Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, and these other amazing players. Wagner is already by far the best linebacker on the Rams, and I expect him to be even better now that he's playing with better players. Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, and company are so good they make everybody's job easier. We all know defensive players tend to look really good on the Rams, and then they cash in on another team and look horrible. For example, Tremaine Johnson, LaMarcus Joyner, Dante Fowler, Corey Littleton, Morgan Fox. They were all really good on this Rams defense, signed nice paydays with other teams, and struggled immediately. Playing on this defense seems to bring the best out of these players. And since Bobby Wagner was still really good last year, I can see this team elevating him back to star status. I mean, look what we did for Von Miller. I mean, he was considered a 33-year-old edge rusher that was still really good and can contribute. But he plays 12 games for the Rams, and he plays so good alongside Aaron Donald, he gets $120 million. If he finishes that year out with Denver and hits free agency, he's not getting close to $120 million. I mean, I expect Von to play good for Buffalo this year, but he's not gonna look nearly as good as he did when he played with the Rams. And why, you might ask? It's simple. Buffalo doesn't have someone that eats up 2 or 3 defenders on each play like Aaron Donald, or, they don't have a defender that covers your best receiver and forces the quarterback to hold the ball longer than they want to like Jalen Ramsey. The stars on this team make everybody better, and that's the reason I think Wagner can get back to superstar status, and I could even see him get back to potentially being the best linebacker in football. And for the first time in forever, the Rams will have absolute stars on every level of this defense with Donald, Wagner, and Ramsey. Rams GM Les Snead said a couple of weeks ago that the Rams have talked about Wagner and broke down film with the defensive staff to find out if he's a good fit for LA's defense. And they clearly agreed that he would fit this scheme really good. And some fans may wonder about the size of his contract, which is a 5-year, $50 million deal. But please don't worry about it. These contracts are kind of like the salary cap. They can be extremely misleading. The only thing that matters here is the guaranteed money. And I don't have the number yet, but my guess is the guarantee comes in around $20 million, and the contract is actually a 2-year, $20 million deal. I mean, that's just a complete guess, so don't take my word for it. But the main reason why you shouldn't worry about this contract is because Les Snead is a genius and he knows what he's doing. Rams fans everywhere should be extremely excited about this pickup. And I don't think this team is necessarily done yet. I still expect a cornerback signing to replace Darius Williams, and I don't expect a huge signing like Stephon Gilmore, but I expect somebody signing soon. And when that happens, I'll be right here to talk about it, so subscribe and hit that bell notification button so you get alerted whenever I upload a new video. And in the meantime, click right here for more Rams content.